but I think I need to actually go to the desktop website on a desktop. Do you ever use Twitch?
I don't. I'm not a very social media type of person. Look at that. Oh, that flesh fountain's gonna be fun. What do you think? Tear light. Okay, never mind, he's right next to me.
I hate like when I throw my grenade aiming perfectly and then somebody so the grenade's already in the air. Oh hey look, we're in the area.
I don't imagine for very long. Look, we just passed right through. Oh, that was the new guy. That's your initiation.
Yeah,
he's dead. Never mind.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be like 20 minutes before we get freezing over.
I didn't realize I got left behind.
Yeah. If you get left behind, you stay behind. Everybody's like, oh, 256, fuck that. I'm not. How many people are gonna do it?
I'm gonna see if I can go get a hell of a
I might actually leave that moment.
Not like the entire game isn't from, you know, whatever reason I keep playing it. But as far as I've like deduced it to, this is one of the games I always wanted to play as a kid. Because, you know, when you shoot somebody somewhere, in this game it really makes it like the biggest difference in the world. For many reasons. And best of all, for the body physics.
Oh.
I love the way they go flying.
Yeah.
Favorite things.
And I love that it's not every single time, it's only like with certain ones. And what's weird for me, I've noticed that it's the ones that actually feel like they really hit the mark.
Yeah,
the ones
exactly.
that feel good going out.
Hit. Yeah. Yeah, which is why some of the videos I've saved, they're definite like, oh, that was good, but that happens all the time. It wasn't exactly special.
Right.
Not good enough for a real gratuitous save.
Thanks.
I did get one the other day of, because the new, I don't know if they did that with just this update, or if it's always been this way, but with the, shooting the tip of the gun of the husk as he's about to shoot, or like when he's firing it up, you know, that makes him explode. So like whenever they open up their furnace to let out a shot, these ones you just shoot them right in the chest, and it'll blow them up and drop them in the pack.
Really?
Yeah. So I got, and I have I have proof in that it does it, like, he, like, busts around a corner and then somebody else triggered the bullet time. So it goes into super slow motion, and he opens it up, and I freaking aim my 500 Magnum in one shot, and he just explodes. He's still in slow motion the whole time.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's definitely... Yeah.
What did you say about
that
shooting
is-
the gun, though, that he has?
Oh, that's what I'm wondering. I've never noticed that, like, because I've never tried. So now whenever they switch back to the normal husk, I'm going to try shooting them with the tip of the gun. Because anytime I hear that shit wind up, I'm usually like, oh, goose, running or dodging, kind of stuff, so who knows. But also, I will say, whenever he is aiming with the normal setup, his pack is a lot more exposed than this guy. His pack isn't exposed at all, so maybe they switch it. Yeah, I got my treat ticket.
What?
Yeah, I just go and, because it has to, do you know how it triggers? I
Was
did
it
a
like
little reading.
you play like an hour or something, and then after you die or
So,
something?
if it's the double XP weekend, then it's every hour, I think. I haven't played tested that for sure, but it seems like that's kind of the case. But during the normal holiday season, every 4 hours, your thing resets, and then you have to play for half an hour for it to trigger to give you a prize box or a treat ticket. So if you do it so that 3 minutes or 3 hours and 30 minutes before the 4 hour reset time, if you start playing at that time, then whenever 4 hours is up, it'll then say, oh, you've also played for 30 minutes, because the game doesn't really know how to differentiate and start the time of playing now. At a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's interesting. Do you know what time the reset time is?
It depends on when you last earned a treat ticket. So say you earn the last treat ticket at 1 o'clock even, we'll say. So at 5 o'clock it'll reactivate. But if you start playing at 4:30, then at 5 o'clock, then you can collect it immediately. As opposed to waiting until 5 o'clock and then playing until 5:30, collecting it then, and then you gotta wait till 9:30.
Oh.
You know, so that extra, that's why you can just start. So it's every 4 hours if you want to make a job out of your day off. So, yeah, I read up on it online. So I just do that games. Pick them apart and see what makes them work. Because I like doing that stuff too in my spare time here and there.
Yeah. See, I depend on people like you to just tell me. I'll let them do all the hard work of reading until I'm like, okay, so what's the latest scoop?
Well, that's it for me. It's interesting. And I like doing the digging. So it ain't no work for me at all.
God, I was trying to do some digging on the California Proposition 8. Since I've been on dialysis for like 10 years, this one is supposed to set a cap on how much dialysis centers can make. And which seems like a good idea because these are for-profit companies that are doing it. But yesterday, somebody wanted me to like come over and hang out and try and have a discussion about this proposition. So we started looking into studies and trying to find out the actual research that did the study and seeing who funded it. So it was all this digging that we were doing, but it was interesting.
Well, you gotta know that shit though. That's you gotta be educated if you're gonna vote, I believe.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
or have
it's
somebody
so
that
easy
you
to
trust
get
is
tricked.
educated.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's so easy to get tricked. What's up? Oh, you're still playing, aren't you? I forgot you're still playing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were talking about the What's up? What do you want? Lovely. Yeah, or like having somebody that you trust. That's what my family mostly like does for me, or not for me, but that's what they use me for. The more my strength and that kind of stuff.
Right,
Like,
right.
really
So yeah,
research it.
that's good.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You're like, what are you voting for? Okay, I'll vote for that. So basically, my
Yeah,
vote is
why?
like 5 votes or 7. They decided to show up. They didn't for the midterm elections. I was mad.
So
I mean, not midterm,
then
but
it's
primaries.
Oh
It's definitely what?
yeah. Oh, good that you're educated then for your responsibility of such.
I know.
For more votes than just your own.
It's kind of cool for me though that like my vote is more than what it should be.
Right. Yeah, voting it's a funny thing. Whether you believe in it or not, it still stands as a strategical point of public human worth and value. You know what I mean? Like, you can not believe in it, or you can, but still, the fact that it's there makes it so that people still have to play a game and can't just tell people what to do. And it creates less public revolts and peasant uprisings.
There's a lot that makes the vote really democratic throughout this last century or so. But
Oh, big time.
you know, we still live in a democracy.
And so many people have contributed to that in so many different ways. I mean, there's the whole point of like today's modern technology. Why can't we just have a full democratic vote, you know, because, you know, we can make these games with all these tiny details, and yet we can't create a system that marks a tally, basically, a simple tally of only so limited of information because only so many people run. How is it so fucking hard whenever it's black and white, A, B, C, D, or E, multiple choice, that we can't have a full democratic system with today's computer technology?
Yeah, or does it get hacked?
Thanks.
Right? That it could be hacked, or even, you know, the fact that people have to count it by hand, you know, it would take way too long. So is that really our conundrum? Is that we can't switch fully to electronic because of the hacking potential and the mistrust of human beings? In which case, why do we even have a democratic system in the first place if we can't even trust each other to have a democratic system? I mean, so it works in a republic, sort of, you know, and all this stuff. So it's funny to me, the whole thing. But yeah, when there's issues that I feel need to be voted on, I'll go out and vote. Otherwise, I've never really encountered anything that's gonna make me care one way or another. You can make this illegal or that illegal and blah 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 and do all this shit, but I'm still gonna live my life the way I live my life. And it's really pretty much out in the open and across the board. I'd say, like, pretty much anybody else, I'm at 95% of the time legal. Every once in a while, everybody has that point where they're just like, you know, I shouldn't be doing this, but whatever.
Last like
Like your .09.
2 years ago, weed got legalized.
Yep. Yeah, and it's definitely states making money type deal. That's what really gets behind the voting, is it's the people need to, like the businesses and stuff, really. The majority of owners and people who stand to make money off of things being legal or illegal, that's what you need to influence, really. Because
Yeah,
once
that's kind of what makes the Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what makes the research for these provinces really easy, is finding out, okay, who's paying for one side, who's paying for the other.
Yep.
Like Prop 10, it's one that's supposed to allow cities to establish rent control. And a bunch of developers are running commercials that are saying that it's going to affect senior citizens and it's not going to be enough housing here. Rents are going to go way up, but that's like the complete opposite of what's actually going to happen, or what potentially could happen. It's not even
Right.
they're just saying, okay, it'll be up to the city to decide if they want to establish or enact rent control.
Yeah, not that they are.
Right. So who knows what they're going to do.
Yeah. But that also is one of those things that's going to happen one way or the other. It's basically already happened.
Oh yeah,
How are they gonna
I
make it
think that
happen?
it's gonna pass because I've been seeing a lot of developers pull out of their property investments and their hedging.
Yeah. Yeah, and with the people reacting to the possibility of it that way that it already has happened, it incentivizes it happening. So, as well, I mean, whether they know it or not.
It's kind of like the stock market, where people already start to pull out and start to really cash.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if you all just had stayed strong and true, probably wouldn't have happened. But how many times has history got to repeat itself on big and little levels, you know? So, I mean, in a perfect world, we would have learned from history's mistakes, but
Never do.
nope. From town to town, all across the country too.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, there's a lot of shit going on too. It's we live in a really, really crazy world.
Yeah. A lot of new technologies coming out too makes it crazy.
Yeah, it made it like lightning fast. And us humans, I don't believe we can like catch up to that or ever will. And yet,
Sorry, all of us are like pouring out all of our money now. The three of us that were left are like, okay, fuck this, we're done.
Some spare cash for someone.
Oh my god, I've never seen a money pile this big before. I have to take a screenshot. Oh no, he's gonna collect it all. Dang it, I didn't get it in time. You know what, I'm gonna put it on top of the car. Whoops.
Some spare cash for
well, you can
someone.
save the video and then go in with your capture
I'm made of money.
gallery and then find a
Some
screenshot.
spare cash for someone.
Okay, I'm putting it on top of the car and it's like falling off too.
I'm made of money.
I still have
Are you gonna have
10,000
enough
left.
I was gonna say, you probably won't have enough time. I've had like 15,000 before and I didn't have enough time to get rid of it all.
What? I have 7,000 and I can't dump anymore. Oh, never
I'm
mind.
made of money.
Nope.
Keep the area secure.
I left like a half a second too late.
Get near.
Oops.
Sorry. I guarantee you that's gonna be
Well,
the
you
way
guys
it
had the
works.
money, so shouldn't be any problem. You know, I gotta say though, this is probably one of the better talks about politics I've ever had.
Yeah, about the system of it.
People can actually talk like that. It's always gotta be back to some kind of view that they've gotta push on to other people.
Yeah.
As soon as you say anything about one thing.
Does it make you feel strange that you're literally hearing word for word the same arguments over and over again because of social media now? That all the talking points have already been established and people are just copying them.
Right. I hate
trips
that.
me out.
I really hate that because it's really gimmicky. You know, and maybe even in the truest sense of the word gimmick, in that it's trying
yeah.
to sell something.
Exactly. I was just about to say
underhand.
that too, yeah. Like how sales people on the phones, they have a pitch that they memorize as they're doing the calls.
Yeah, and they know certain call signs work, and certain things just pop out to them. They're little hooks and lures. They know just how to bait and switch. Yeah.
But I feel like most people, there's very few that actually are open-minded and willing to listen and hear somebody out and let their mind be changed. Mostly everyone's already established in what they want.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing too,